I thought I'd start this video off with a story. So I've had some pretty eventful morning runs over the years. Some of the more notable ones are the car accident that happened outside my house just before I ran a marathon. Then there's bumping into mates while up mountains. And obviously there's the permanent damage I did to my face. I had another interesting one yesterday. I talked in my Running Wisdom video about coming across 3 fires on a farm early in the morning and having to call emergency services at about 4:20 a.m. To make sure they were being dealt with. So I've just come over the hill and there's some fires here that it's really, really windy. So there are sparks flying everywhere. It looks like it's spread a little bit over here. So I've just rung 000 just because I want to make sure that this is being controlled properly. It's in the middle of a residential area. So if this gets out of control, there's a lot of houses right behind me. The reason the fires were such a worry was it was incredibly windy, which meant the rest of my run was me constantly looking out for trees and branches on the road, as that's how the face happened, which put me a little on the edge. Next, I was out running along one of the outer rim roads in Mount Barker when I heard a loud car coming up very quickly behind me. And they were doing probably 120 to 140 k's an hour on a 60km/h road, followed 30 or so seconds later by a police car, obviously searching for that vehicle. And then to finish off the craziness of the morning, I was testing out a new technical trail around the Mount Barker summit that I'd never done before. So I was about halfway through and it was quite a hilly, rocky track, and my waist light just stopped working. It just gave up on me. So there I was trying to navigate this technical section using the light on my watch and a little pocket light I had as a backup. So I got through that technical bit with a little difficulty, got back onto the road, and my waist light started working. Go figure. So I tell you that story to let you know that both my training and prep for Heysen are going really well. I'm moving well. I'm putting a lot more focus on recovery, in between doing slightly longer than usual morning runs, which must be working because I feel great. And my performance score on Strava is the highest it's ever been. So we're on our way. But I realized I've been putting so much focus on Heysen coming up, but I've overlooked my final event before Heysen. So this weekend, we actually have the SA Trail Running Championships event at Mount Bold, a challenging 35km trail run with over a kilometre worth of elevation. This is actually one of the most beautiful events of the year, with some amazing views of the Mount Bold Reservoir, some runs through some pine forests, and a section through the Jupiter Creek goldfields. As seen in my video of the 2023 event, definitely worth the watch. So the reason I think I've overlooked Mount Bold is that it's been 2 years since I've had a chance to run this event. Last year, it actually fell on the same weekend as Heysen, so I had to skip out on Mount Bold so I could take part in Heysen. But this year we're lucky. We have a 2-week gap between the two events, so I can use Mount Bold as a gauge to see how prepared I am for Heysen. And it's the perfect timing for me to get a last long run in before the taper towards Heysen begins. I'm feeling really good physically. I have this week off work when my kids are on school holidays, so we can have more time for my family to have fun together. But this also means I'll have a little bit more time this week to get the final few runs in before Mount Bold and to finish working on the next couple of videos for the channel. So most importantly, the video of last year's interesting Heysen event and the finale of my SA 550 series and how I did. So keep an eye out for that video. That'll be up in the next week or so. With the build towards Heysen, I wanted to make sure that Mount Bold didn't get lost in the excitement of it all. It's an incredible event, worth registering. So they've got 4 distances available, ranging from 10 kilometers through to 35, and the registrations close this Thursday at 5 p.m. So don't miss out. I look forward to seeing you all out there, and make sure you check out my video from 2023 for a bit of inspiration and a bit of insight into what you're in for when you get out there. It's going to be an exciting 3 weeks, and I'm stoked to have you on this journey with me. So make sure you like and subscribe, and let's do this.